everyone, it is day 6 of Love Island the Game Season 2, otherwise known as... Oh, it's not got another name, has it? But it's also Love Villa, so yes. If you don't know, this series is being taken off the App Store on December 11th. It's currently December 8th. I'm on day 6. There are 30 days in total for this series, so I need to get a move on, but we are looking at day 6 today, which is called Tongue Pop. If you are watching these episodes and you haven't already, please do like this video, subscribe to see more, and turn on your notifications so you know every single time I upload a video. Let's get into it. This is Girls on Top. 2 new boys are making waves in the villa, and the rest of the boys are on high alert. Time to make some waves. I will say, I have been sleeping on this, and I've woken up this morning and thought, you know what? I think I'm going to play the Rocco Route for as long as I would like to, because I really like Rocco. I don't know how to feel about this. Welcome back to Love Island. Yesterday, 2 new guys arrived at the villa looking for love. We've gotten to know you all a bit before coming in here. With 7 boys and only 5 girls, right now the villa's got more beefcake than a birthday party at a hamburger factory. And if I know one thing about the girls in this villa, they're all going to be lining up to take a slice. You blink your eyes open and look around. Morning, ladies. Good morning. Hope smiles at you. It's nice to see my girls waking up in a good mood. Most of the boys seem to have gone for an early morning gym session. You look around and realise she's right. Rocco is gone. Noah is the only boy still in bed, curled up next to Hope. Surprise, surprise. So I thought this would be a good time for us girls to catch up. Priya sits up to join in the conversation. I bet Henrik was the one getting them to work out early in the morning. I love his energy. Although I think someone else might have their eye on Lucas. She looks at you and winks. Maybe you're right. I thought I might be. I saw you two having a little chat up on the roof terrace last night. Hope props herself up on her elbows, keenly interested. You and Lucas are? We're just gonna be friends. Hope covers Noah's ears as he dozes. So you won't mind if someone else wants to get to know him? Hope checks to make sure Noah is still asleep. I don't think you girls would blame me if I was a little bit interested in the new boys coming in. I didn't think I was the only one. Someone else seemed to take a little shine to one of them yesterday. She gestures over at Lottie, and Lottie's eyes immediately flick open. I can sense when you're talking about me, you know? That's so weird. Nah, I'm just kidding. I was awake. Priya turns to Lottie. What are you thinking about the new boys then? Lottie scowls at her. There's still so much tension between these two. I like them. And I'm not exactly falling head over heels for Bobby. Or not as much as Em seems to be anyway. Called out. So I could definitely see my head being turned. You and Henrik are a good match. Maybe I should spend some more time with him. I think I'm going to chat to the boys today and try and work out what's going on. Maybe see if I can't work my magic on one of them. That's the best thing about this situation, really. There's 7 boys and 5 girls. We've got a whole buffet of boys to choose from. And with numbers like that, I'm pretty sure we're not going to be the ones going home next. Makes a change? You glance over at Noah, still sleeping next to Hope. With this many boys, it's like, pick your favourite. Hope doesn't seem bothered that she's saying all of this in front of Noah. I thought you were set on Noah. I am, but we both know we're here to have a good time. I'm just enjoying the eye candy. We've got a whole day with nothing to do but check out the new boys. I was hoping we could take a step back from the drama and enjoy this time for what it is. A day in the sun and enough sexy men to make 2 boy bands. Or 3 man-to-man strip acts. Or we choose 1 boy to be our servant for the day and then we make the 2 leftover boys wrestle. Well, whatever your thing is. Today is gonna be fun. Hope's right. Today is all about us girls grafting on whoever we want. I better make sure I look the part. Okay, so we are going to, I've worn so many of these already. I don't want to buy more. I'm going to wear this one again and it's going to have a go at me, I'm sure. Oh, it didn't. You're just about to head outside when Rocco catches up with you in the bedroom. That look never tires, Em. You look amazing. Thanks, Rocco. He glances around. Have you got a minute? You look around. The bedroom is empty. I've always got time for you. Come on, let's graft hard on Rocco. Let's make it a Rocco playthrough. I love that. Time is such a precious resource. It's never wasted with you. Anyway, what's up? I just wanted to find out what your herd's at. With the new boys coming in and everything. I know you said before you thought they were fit, which I'm totally not bothered about, by the way. But I wanted to know how you felt this morning. I'm not interested in them. That's music to my ears. Obviously, I'm not exactly fine with you grafting on other people. Rocco sounds like he's jealous. You're sweet. Thanks. I was just trying to be upfront about it. Obviously, this is great for you girls. We loved it when there were more girls in the villa, but it's not so fun now the shoe is on the other foot. One of us boys is definitely in danger at the next recoupling, and we're all feeling it. Why else do you think Gary's been out there doing weights all morning? I'm going to reassure him with a kiss. You lean in and gently brush your lips against his. We're all good. You glide out of the room, leaving Rocco with his mouth hanging open. Well, I guess it's time to see what everyone's up to. And maybe get to know some of these boys a bit better. Who should I spend time with first? Okay, so we are going to start off strong, talking with Rocco, Priya, and Lucas. Lucas, Priya, and Rocco are lounging at the poolside. Priya grins and whispers to you as you walk over. Come and listen to this. I guess I'm not so much about the spiritual journey when I travel. I'd rather know it was helping people. You don't have to travel. With tools like meditation, you can take a spiritual journey without even leaving your house. I always wanted to join Doctors Without Borders. I don't think there is something called Doctors Crossing the Astral Plane. Priya giggles. I'm just kidding with you, mate. Oh, hi, Em. Rocco turns around and notices you for the first time. Ma chérie. I didn't see you there. Lucas was just telling us all about his plans to travel and help people around the world. Rocco thinks that his food truck is the same thing. Motorbike or truck, what's the difference? I think that Rocco seems a bit threatened by Lucas. Rocco likes to help people too. I mean, I'm not saying it's the same thing, but I know a cocktail and a cronut would help me feel better. I'm not so sure. Mixing drinks and leading meditation sessions is great, but I'm definitely interested in what Lucas has to offer. You obviously haven't tried one of my meditation sessions yet. I bet I could take you to places you've never been. Rocco's showing his true colours a bit more now the other boys have come in. He's basically flirting with Priya while I'm right here. After everything he said this morning, I'm gonna change the subject. I don't think he's really grafting with Priya, right? There's an awkward pause as Priya struggles to react to Rocco's come on. I got a text. I didn't hear anything. Okay, I didn't. But that situation was really weird. I don't think Priya wanted Rocco's attention like that. You're right, I didn't. But I'd love to take a ride on the back of Lucas's motorbike sometime if he were offering. Now, let's keep in mind that Priya thinks that we are into Lucas, right? Priya stole Rocco from us, firstly. Priya took Rocco away, and now she thinks we're into Lucas and she's doing the exact same thing. Priya is definitely not in my good books right now. No way. Well, I've obviously said enough here. I'll see you guys in a bit. Rocco gets to his feet and walks off quickly. Well, that was Rocco. Okay, now let's speak to Bobby and Ibrahim. Now, I don't like this at all because all I want to be is with Bobby, and I can't let myself fall to the Bobby. I can't do it. I refuse. Bobby and Ibrahim are whispering to each other when you walk over. What are you guys talking about? Oh, it's nothing. It's not nothing. It's, well, sportswear. Oh man, now you've gone and given it away. I am going to ask them again. It doesn't sound like nothing. What is it? Okay, it's not nothing. Bobby sighs. Okay, we'll tell you, but only if you don't go around telling everyone yet. Otherwise it won't be funny. Is that cool? I'm not interested. I'm sorry. Suit yourself. You'll be sorry when you see how succulent this is, though. Succulent? We're talking to the last group now, which is Marisol, Hope, and Noah, who are lounging on the daybeds as I walk over. Noah has his head in Hope's lap, and she's plucking at his eyebrows with a pair of tweezers. So what's up? I think you're stunning in that, Em. Thanks a lot, Hope. What do I want to talk about? How about... What are you guys doing? Not much, to be honest. Just watching the others play the field. You didn't go and chat to Henrik yet, did you? I'd rather talk to Rocco. I know what you mean. You do? Yeah, of course. You're lucky to be coupled up with someone like him. I've been watching Henrik and Gary. Henrik is so animated. Gary's so much more reserved. It's almost like they want to be friends, but Gary isn't sure yet because all the boys are in competition. I bet Lottie is flirting with Henrik and Gary is jealous he's not getting as much attention. Don't you think that's likely, Em? I'd be flirting with Lottie if I was there. I might be too. Marisol turns her eyes back to the gym. I don't think Gary and I are going to work out. You've watched him flirting at the gym for 10 minutes and now you think he's not the one? You're the one coupled up with him. I think the decision should be based on a bit more than that. Noah's right. I think you're looking for a way out. Marisol arches slightly as though she's uncomfortable with Hope's suggestion. You know he's totally into you, right? I know, and I don't know how to feel about that. What if someone else in here is a better match for me? I don't know. I've been watching Rocco and Lucas chatting and I think their body language is very interesting. It's almost as if they're in competition for Priya's attention, but they don't want to admit it. Look at how Lucas stands with his head tilted like he's listening intently. And Rocco is standing in almost exactly the same pose, just reversed. Doesn't it seem like Rocco's a little flustered? Did it seem like he was worried about losing face to Lucas while you were all over there? Or maybe something else is on his mind? I hope Rocco's thinking about me. Of course, I'm sure he is actually. I bet that's all it is. By the way, did you go and chat to Bobby and Ibrahim? Yeah. I saw Ibrahim and Bobby heading off together and I was sure I heard them talking about something to do with cactuses and sports. I have no idea what that's about. I guess that should be kept a secret for now? Not that I found out much. You're walking across the lawn when you notice Rocco sitting by himself. He didn't storm off very far. Hey. Oh, hey, sorry. I needed a moment to myself. I didn't realize what we said was such a big deal. Oh, it wasn't that. I just get caught up thinking about how life could have been different, you know? You know I was going to be an accountant after I left school. I didn't really see it. Yeah, you wouldn't know, but it's true. I went to study economics as soon as I left school. I'd done really well in my A-levels, and one of my teachers at college had encouraged me to go. I was going to show everyone I was going to do well and be successful and get a great job afterwards. And then it didn't really work out like that. That's what Lucas was saying yesterday. What happened? When I actually got there, it was so much harder than I thought it would be. People who encouraged me to go to uni didn't actually mention that leaving everyone behind is really difficult. I know they meant well, but no one ever said to me, it's okay if you feel a bit lost at first. And then when I did feel lost, it seemed like everyone else was having fun, which made it harder to say anything. Bobby and Gary walk over, laughing about something. Alright, you lot, what are you chatting about? Nothing much. I'm gonna wait for Rocco to speak. Bobby looks at you, then at Rocco. Sorry mate, we didn't realise we were interrupting. It's fine, I was just telling him why I didn't finish uni. I heard you dropped out to start your own business. It wasn't a choice. What do you mean? I think I spent the first 6 months I was there in the room by myself. It was like I was caught in this cycle. The longer I went without making friends, the harder it went. I would turn up for a lecture and it seemed like everyone knew each other and was doing fine. So I just stopped going at all. It got to a point that every time I thought about leaving my room, my heart would race. I felt like I was gonna pass out. Mate, you never know what someone else's life is like. I bet you weren't the only person struggling. Yeah, I get that now, but it's how it felt. And then they sent me a letter offering me a support meeting because I haven't been showing up. When I did go and see someone, the best thing they said to me was, if you had to choose between your health and your studies, put your health first. You can come back to your studies. So I took a year out, spent the rest of the loan on a van, and ended up never going back. Mate, that's ballsy. I can't believe you had the confidence to go and do that when that's what you were going through. The longer I left it, the worse it got. Once I could take a step back, I felt so much better. I wish I'd chatted to someone sooner, to be honest. I might not have finished uni, and I probably wouldn't have been a good accountant anyway. But I couldn't figure that out when the anxiety meant I was just staring at the walls of my room. Therapy really helped me out of that spiral, but it also gave me the time to figure out what was right for me. I really got into meditation too. Couldn't have guessed that. Everyone's different. It's all about what works for you. Do you regret not going back? Not for myself, but I don't like feeling like I let people down who believed in me. Why do you feel like you did? Just because that's what I was supposed to do. Rocco pauses for a second and you look at Gary and Bobby. I'm gonna keep listening. You smile at Gary and sit quietly. Mate, you didn't let anyone down. He looks at Bobby. Neither of us went to uni in the first place. Here's me being proud of getting a forklift license when I was 17 and you got into uni and went for it. Cheers, guys. And you know what? I wouldn't be here having the time of my life if none of that happened. Exactly, mate. Do you think you pull as many girls if you didn't have those amazing stories about your travels? I don't know. Noah's a librarian and he's doing pretty well. Yeah, but not as well as Rocco, the man who makes the best cocktails and smoothies in the villa. Rocco looks at the three of you. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you saying all that. It's like I always say, everything happens for a reason. It's just sometimes that everything is some really difficult stuff you have to go through. To be fair, you would have made a terrible accountant with that attitude anyway. Some geezer with a business and a 4x4 and a massive house is like, where's all my money gone? And Rocco's there meditating and sitting cross-legged with all the paperwork around him and he goes, everything happens for a reason. Gary nudges Rocco with his arm. Come on mate, are you going to make me a wheatgrass smoothie or what? We may as well put those skills to use now you've got them. You're just about to walk away when you hear a phone beep. Guys, I got a text! All the Islanders gather round. Islanders, it's time to find out who's been naughty and who can keep their mouth shut in today's challenge, Kiss and Tell. Coming up next. The Islanders find out who's really been getting on and who's been getting off. You boys had better brush your teeth if you think we're going to be kissing you. As they play today's challenge. What are we thinking so far? I feel like, right, that is interesting. I feel like I definitely want to go and see what the Rocco line is like. I've never played it and I've never seen anyone else play it as well. I'm sure people have, I just haven't watched them. So I want to find out what that's like. But I also really like Bobby and Gary and Lucas and kind of Henrik, and I don't know why I'm so torn in what's going on. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts so far in the comments down below, and make sure you do give this video a like, subscribe if you want to see more. But I'm going to continue with this series and I will see you in part 2 of day 6. This is day 6, part 2, Kiss and Tell. It's time for a challenge. But which boy is the most likely to sneak a cheeky kiss? If you haven't already, please feel free to give this video a like, subscribe to see more, and let's get on into the video. I'm slowly losing my mind. Welcome back to Love Island. Last time the girls were enjoying their last day in the sun, but the boys were feeling the heat. There's 7 boys and 5 girls. We've got a whole buffet of boys to choose from. And with numbers like that, I'm pretty sure we're not going to be the ones going home next. Coming up next, we find out which each of the islanders think of each other. Come on ladies, don't give anything away. And 2 islanders give away a bit more than they had planned. I think some of us are playing a bit more of a game than others, babe. So I've been writing this poem about how much I love our islanders, but I can't figure out the ending. It goes, Henrik's a Viking and Lucas likes biking. If you want to golf, then Raheem's your man, but don't shack up with Rocco, cause he sleeps in his van. Watch out for Lottie or you might get hexed. And we all love Priya because she says, guys, I got a text. All the islanders gather around Priya as she reads out the message. Islanders, it's time to find out who's being naughty and who can keep their mouths shut in today's challenge, Kiss and Tell. Hashtag get lippy, hashtag mouthing off. What do you think that means? Get lippy? Sounds like we're going to be doing some kissing. She pouts and winks at the boys. Sounds like drama. Everyone kissing each other? That's going to ramp up the tension in here for sure. I'm looking forward to it. I love a challenge. I've been looking forward to getting to know you all, and there's no better way to do that than up close and personal. I guess we better get ready to go, girls. We want to be looking our best if that's what it's all about. We're not the only ones. You boys all better brush your teeth if you think we're going to be kissing you. This is Kiss and Tell. There's a row of question marks facing each other on the floor of the challenge stage. On one side is a giant blackboard with the columns marked girls and boys. Well, I guess it's a boys versus girls challenge. Mate, we could use someone as smart as you down at the docks. I don't think I could have figured that out by myself. Okay, boys, take your places. All the islanders stand on one of the question marks. Islanders, in your teams, you'll have to decide which person you think did the deed in a scenario drawn from a deck of cards. Then, one of the team members must kiss the person on the opposite team who you think is the answer. Every correct answer earns the team a point. The winning team gets cocktails this evening. So, let me get this straight. We read something on a card and then we decide who we want to kiss. Is there any reason why we shouldn't just kiss whoever we want? Yeah, because then you won't get the points. So I can either play to win or I can use this chance to kiss some people. Mate, what is it with you in these challenges? There's no reason why you shouldn't just kiss who you want, Rocco. Yes, there is. He's coupled up with him. I hope he kisses me. I actually am a little bit worried about how eager he is about all this. I'll show him what winning really feels like. Hope notices you licking your lips. Babe, it's just a game. If Rocco's going around kissing whoever he likes, then he's not going to be winning. Those cocktails are ours. Should we just get on with it? Ladies first, I think. Just try and stop me. Hope draws the top card from the deck and reads it aloud. The boy who spent more than £500 on a first date is... All the boys stand still on their marks. They're trying not to give anything away. Good work, team. Show no emotion. We're playing to win this challenge. Mate, Rocco doesn't even understand the game he's playing. Hope draws the girls into a huddle. Okay, ladies, I'm gonna have to kiss one of these boys. What are we thinking? Come on, it has to be Lucas. That dude is so obviously loaded. That doesn't mean he'd be shelling out, though. Rocco would remortgage his van to pay for dinner if he thought it would impress a girl. I do kind of agree. Does no one else think it would be Ibrahim? Whoa, I hope so. Kobe beef, champagne, and him just sitting there smouldering all night. Sign me up. I think, right, I do think it could be Rocco. It pains me to say, and it's a bit out there, but I do think he's a dark horse. The thing is, it doesn't seem like spending money matters a lot to him. Maybe that's why he'd do it. He's not exactly going to be tight about it, is he? I'm not sure, but I'll give it a shot. If Emma's telling me to kiss her guy, well, I guess I should listen. And don't worry, I won't go overboard. It's cool you're trusting me on this. Are you ready, boys? The kiss is quick and gentle, and she's back to the girls before you know it. Really putting it out there, Hope. Noah glances at Hope, but his face hardly changes. I wish I had, but it's not me. Bad luck, girls. Maybe you'll get the next one. Who was it then? Ibrahim steps forward. He's blushing a little bit. I just like to make sure people have a good time. All the girls look at each other and then back at Ibrahim. Priya looks especially interested. What kind of date costs £500? Like one meal in central London? Mate, the other day Raheem was telling us about this time he took a girl on a helicopter ride on a first date. What? I prefer to cook what I can forage to impress a date. It's so much more heartfelt. So you like pick food in the woods and serve it to people? Of course. One time I made my date fry mushrooms with blackberry sauce on a bed of edible lichen. It was delicious. That actually does sound great. As much as I want to hear more about what bears eat for dinner, I think it's our go, lads. He draws a card. Okay, this one says, the girl who once got a full makeover just for a movie night with her mate. All the boys immediately start discussing and pointing at the girls. Come on, ladies, don't give anything away. They're not even paying attention to what we're saying. But we're all thinking the same thing, right? It's gotta be M. Me? I don't think I've ever been around someone who puts so much effort into looking good. I never go that far. I've never really done something as full on as that. Yeah, it's me. I look good for me, so there's no reason not to do it all the time. Fair enough. Okay, we've chosen. See, he wasn't listening at all. I swear sometimes we could be whispering the naughtiest stuff in their ears and these boys wouldn't even notice. You watch as Gary walks over. So the girl we think is the most likely to get a full makeover for a night in is... He walks up to you and leans in to kiss you on the lips. I'm going to give him a quick peck because I am respectful to Rocco. You purse your lips and push him against Gary. Mwah! Way to go, guys. This game is turning out really sexy. But hey, just because no one's given a foot rub yet. Anyway, we think it's M. And that is completely wrong. What? It was me. She's permanently dressed to kill and it's like you boys don't even notice. Which means it's our time to take the lead, girls. Who's going next? I think it should be M's go. Before you can say anything, she's pulled the top card from the deck. M, your challenge is to find the boy who has had the most sexual partners. Okay, we know it's not Lucas. Henrik's had, what did he say, 13? So I think someone here has got more than that. That's so juicy. It's the question we've all been waiting for. Come on in, ladies. This one needs a serious discussion. She draws you all into a huddle. Okay, which boy has been with the most girls? Rocco. Yeah, Rocco. What? To be fair, Rocco was the first name in my head too. I think it could be Rocco. I just want to kiss Rocco. That's what we want to do. Looks like we all agree on that at least. He really made his own bed there. His bed in his van, you mean? I don't think we should judge Rocco for the way he comes across. Maybe he's a lot more sensitive than you all realise. I think he cares more about deep, meaningful connections. You're the one that's got to go up there and kiss someone, Em. What do you think? I could play the game, or I could just think about the person I want to kiss most. The boy with the most sexual partners is... I'm going to say Rocco, because I do want to kiss him most. I guess it's pretty much decided then. It's not what I think, but whatever. I think you should go with Rocco. Come on, girls, we're waiting. He pouts his lips, ready for a kiss. We all know it's me. You step forward and glance down the line of boys. I'm gonna kiss Rocco. Let's do this. You walk over to where Rocco is standing and smile at him. He grins back and purses his lips. You really think it's me? I'm gonna give him a full-on snog. You stand on tiptoes and put your arms around his neck to pull him into the kiss. Your mouths meet and you relax, allowing the kiss to get deeper and stronger as you part his lips with your tongue. Your eyes snap open as you hear the other girls talking. You two can't keep your hands off each other, can you? Can't say I blame them. As you step back from the kiss, all the boys start clapping and cheering. If that's how you kiss someone else's partner, I can't imagine what you're doing with the person you're coupled up with. That was too much, Em. I'm coupled up with Rocco! I'm coupled up with him! Am I? Yeah, I'm coupled up with him! You glance over at Rocco as you strut back to where the girls are standing. He doesn't look happy. Oh. So, the question on everyone's lips, and especially on Rocco's, was Em right? You seriously thought it was Rocco? I'm not usually one to boast about this, but all the lads know it's me. Marisol raises an eyebrow. All the lads know, and I don't. Yeah, we talked about it on the first day. This guy has some numbers. I guess we were wrong about Rocco. Oh, Gary's been with the most women. With those looks, I'm not surprised. You catch yourself staring at Gary and gently biting your lip as you think about this. Gary notices you looking and smiles back at you. You like what you see, Em? Does anyone mind if I have a turn? Listen to how polite he is. I think that's the first thing he said this whole time. You go ahead, honey. Yeah, go for it, mate. Lucas draws a card. The girl who was once kicked out of a club for dancing on the tables. The boys immediately start talking over each other. Priya waits until they're definitely not listening and whispers to you. Okay, ladies, fess up. Which one of you was it? To be honest, I think it would be Em. Oh my gosh, of course. Do you think so? I can totally see you getting up and dancing on the tables and having a good time. Fine, it was me. I want the whole story later. Ladies, are you ready? You all turn and face the boys. So we all got together and the girl we thought was most likely to be getting up on tables in the club was Em. He runs over to you and goes in for a kiss. I'm gonna kiss him back passionately because of Rocco's weird antics. Lucas leans in softly until you take control. You run your hands into his hair and pull his face down towards yours until your lips find his. Emma's really going for it today, isn't she? She's wild. I love it. You notice Rocco staring at you. You boys got that one right. All the boys cheer and pat each other on the backs. We knew it, which means it's our turn again. You better watch out, boys. One of us is coming to kiss you. Marisol runs up to the stack of cards and grabs the top one. Okay, I've got to find the boy who gets a back, sack, and crack wax every month. Lottie smirks at the boys. I'm glad one of you is suffering to stay beautiful. They're all pretty well groomed, to be fair. On the surface, sure. But when you get down there and it's just like a rainforest, I like a well-groomed man. It's just more pleasant to be with someone who takes care of themselves. I totally agree, babe. So who do you think it is then? Let's rule out Rocco and Henrik for sure. Both of them are all about that rugged lifestyle and living au naturel. Agreed. I'm definitely not seeing those boys in a salon anytime soon. Agreed. I know it's not with Noah. So who's next? So who's left? I think it's going to be Ibrahim or Bobby. Maybe Lucas. I don't think it's Gary though. Let's go with Bobby. I bet he would actually. He's all about being bang on trend. Sounds like we're all in agreement then. Marisol, you should kiss. You turned to where Marisol was standing and realized she's already walked off towards the boys. Looks like someone couldn't wait to get her lips on us before anyone else can react. Marisol walks straight up to Rocco and kisses him. All eyes turn to you, waiting for your reaction. I'm going to call out Marisol. Can't believe you just did that, Marisol. Yeah, because we've been such good mates in here up until now. Not cool, you guys. Did you not hear us saying it definitely wouldn't be Rocco? I wanted to get on with playing the game. I think some of us are playing more of a game than others, babe. Speaking of which, maybe we should crack on. This game is properly heating up. I want to keep things spicy. Come on, Rocco, take a card. Rocco looks around and grabs the top one. So, I've got to kiss the girl who cancelled a romantic weekend with her boyfriend because her friend got stood up on a blind date. Well, it wasn't Marisol, was it? What? Whoever did that is a girl who cares more about her mates than some boy. Come on, Lottie, it was just a kiss. Hope waits until the boys are distracted. So who was it then? Em always puts the girls first. I bet she's done something like that. Yeah, it was me. I'm just hope Rocco picks me, you know, because I want a kiss. I'd do anything for my friends. Rocco's coming over. Rocco struts up and down the line. The girl who I think would drop everything for her mates is someone who's passionate, fiery, and always true to what she wants. I think it's, if he says Marisol, I quit. Marisol. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this part. And I am going to quit the game now. Bye. He walks up to Marisol and kisses her. She leans in and kisses him back hard. There's a sudden hush and all you can hear is the sound of their lips. Marisol's hands slide over Rocco's chest. Nobody knows what to say. Can't believe I'm seeing this. I'm going to look to the girls for support. I need Lottie on my side right now. You look around, willing the other girls to say something. Hey, Rocco? Think you could keep your lips to yourself for like just a second? These two are using the challenge to get off with each other. And you're just here watching. Guys? Emotions are running pretty high here, but there's still a whole lot of these cards left. He turns to look at you. All this drama has kind of killed the vibe. You girls could probably use the cocktail party tonight. Want to try for another one? I actually think that no. I don't think we should do it because I am annoyed and I am sad. Scores on the doors? Hope looks at the blackboard. I think we really didn't keep score for a couple of those. I think someone scored though, on the blackboard at least. The boys have won it. Her phone beeps. Congratulations, boys. As today's winners, you'll be rewarded with cocktails this evening. The lads have it. Do you think there'll be beers too? You boys enjoy the cocktails. It'll be nice for us to have some time with the girlies too. I think we all need a drink and a catch up after that. In 2013, scientists at Oxford University tried to work out why humans kiss. They discovered that kissing has an important function because it actually reduces stress. Shame no one told our islanders that. Next time, tension in the villa is at an all-time high as the fallout from the challenge takes hold. I think this thing with Rocco and Marisol is bigger than just today. What do we think? I'm going to get on to part 3, but firstly, thank you so much for watching this series. Thank you so much for having faith in me. It's going to take about 25 hours left of filming. Not of like existing, of filming. Let me know what you thought in the comments down below and let's get on to part 3. Welcome back to part 3 of day 6 of Love Island the Game season 2. The countdown is on as we only have 2 days left to film the last few parts of this series. We're gonna get it done, aren't we? Aren't we? We are currently on the Rocco path, as you've just seen, and this episode is called All I Hear is Rocco. It seems like Rocco hasn't been entirely honest and maybe he's not the only one. The girls get together to talk it out. Okay, let's play. Last time on Love Island, the islanders got to know each other better. One time I made my date fried mushrooms with blackberry sauce on a bed of edible lichen, but some of them took it a little too far. Here's a quick recap. Hope is coupled with Noah, Marisol's coupled up with Gary, Priya is coupled up with Ibrahim, Lottie's coupled up with Bobby, and Em is coupled up with Rocco. But that might all change after Rocco and Marisol very publicly got it on in the challenge. What do you think, kids? Marisol, coming up. The girls get together and secrets come out. You can almost smell the tension in the villa this evening. At least I hope that's tension and not an experimental new perfume that Priya's trying out. Hope runs over to hug you as soon as you walk into the room. Em, I'm so glad you're here. I was worried about us all after everything that happened this afternoon. I guess she's talking about Rocco and Marisol. I'm so upset about it. Seeing those two kissing was just, you trail off. It's so weird to me that we can all be having fun and not notice what's going on right under our noses. What do you mean? Well, Priya and I were just talking. I don't know how you're going to take this, but we think this thing with Rocco and Marisol is bigger than just today. What do you mean? It was weird when him and Marisol kissed twice in the challenge yesterday, right? Yeah, it's like it came out of nowhere. That's what we said. It was like they both knew what to do without even thinking. So we wanted to know, when did those two get so close? And then we both said the same thing at the same time. What did you say? Well, did you ever see Rocco trying it on with the other girls in here? The girls would have told me, right? If we all knew about it, sure. I didn't think much about it until today, but he came to chat to me as soon as the new boys arrived. What was he saying? Just about how he wanted to recouple and stuff. Not like he was really trying it on, more like if things went that way and we were both single. But I think that's because I said I was happy with Ibrahim for now. He said the same thing to me when he thought no one was looking. I said I wasn't interested, but I bet he would have pushed it further if I thought there was a chance between us. We think he must have started chatting to all the girls after Lucas and Henrik came in. I'm so sorry, Em. We might be wrong though, what do you think? I'm not convinced yet. We're not trying to convince you of anything. We're just trying to tell you what happened between us. I just don't get why he'd do this. We all came in here to find love, and it seems like he's just been playing a game. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. How are you feeling? Me? I'm hurt. If this is true, it means he was lying to me the whole time. Maybe we should take a step back for a second. We're giving Em a lot to deal with all at once. And none of us have talked to Marisol about this yet. If she's gone behind everyone's backs, that's really snaky. But she probably doesn't know Rocco's been chatting to all the girls either. You're right, all we know is what we've said so far. What do you think we should do? I think we should talk to Marisol. You two should definitely have a chat and then come and talk to us again after. The boys have got those drinks later because they won the challenge. Why don't we all meet on the roof terrace while they're doing that and we can catch up? You turn to leave and Priya calls out, Em, make sure you're bringing it when you go out there. It's all gone a bit topsy-turvy in the villa and we want to turn the boys' head the right way tonight. Oh, she's right. I better be looking my best. She's right. I better be looking on point this evening. Okay, so we need to do an outfit that's going to make their heads turn. What have I not worn yet? Because I feel like I get secondhand, like, you definitely should have worn something nicer whenever they tell me off. Maybe this one. I don't know. This is definitely bringing it. I suppose I should go and try and sort some of this out. Or I could just have a bit of fun. Who should I spend time with first? Okay, another one of these episodes. I'm gonna get the Marisol thing out of the way. Marisol is lying on the daybed staring at her phone. She sighs when you walk over. I'm gonna talk things through calmly. Mind if I sit down? I think we should have a little chat about you and Rocco. It's not like that. There isn't a me and Rocco at the moment. We're just two people who kissed today. That doesn't make it better. I know that. And I know I must have hurt you. But honestly, I don't know how this all got so twisted. So, what happened? I honestly hadn't thought about Rocco until the other day. I think it was the day Henrik and Lucas came in. Of course it was. He just pulled me aside and we started talking. When I said I wasn't into Gary at that moment, it was like something clicked between us. We didn't do anything else then, but when I had the chance to kiss him in the challenge today, I had to do it just to see if what we had was real. I think he'd been holding back until he knew that he wouldn't be stepping on anyone else's toes. He's really respectful. She has no idea Rocco's been talking to all the girls. I'm gonna break it to her gently. And I don't know how to tell you this. Rocco hasn't just been talking to you. He's been talking to all the girls. I think you were the only one who was sweet enough to trust him though. Apart from me, of course. Hun, I'm so sorry. Marisol stops talking and shakes her head. I feel so silly all of a sudden. I like to think I'm good at reading people, but maybe I've got this wrong. Obviously, I've made some mistakes here, but do you at least see why I acted the way I did? Yeah, no, I would have done the same, and I have done the same. You would? Yeah, so I totally get it. That means a lot. I was starting to feel like I was all alone in this. And I wouldn't have expected you to be the one to take my side. There's a moment of silence as the two of you gather your thoughts. So, what now? Are we like rivals? I don't care about Rocco anymore. I do, I so badly do. But he's played me. I'm done. If you want to see how things work out with him, then I guess you can. But don't say I didn't warn you. I need some time to think about this. All the girls are going to meet on the roof terrace in a bit. I think we should talk about it as a group then. And we can also talk to... There's a few people to talk to today. Okay, so let's maybe go and get Ibrahim out the way. Henrik and Ibrahim are deep in discussion when you walk over. I reckon it'd be great on a date as well if you had the right person. Of course. It'd be a bit harder because it will basically always be rough, but if you're both up for it. Most people are going to be into getting dirty anyway if they're doing it. And then if you get it in the hole, you've scored? Absolutely. What have I walked into? And why is it always Henrik who's a part of it? I should back away slowly. You start to back away before they notice you. As you're walking backwards, you don't notice a bottle of sun cream under your feet. It explodes all over the grass in a sticky mess. Both boys turn around and look at you. Hey! That outfit really brings out your features. Thanks, Henrik. Actually, you're just the person we need to talk to. Am I? Do you want to hear about the new sport we've invented? Is it sexual? What? No? He looks at you and furrows his brow. Why do you think that? It's called... Ibrahim mimes doing a drum roll. Adventure golf! What? Adventure golf? You said that already. Adventure golf? Adventure golf is something that definitely already exists, okay? But you know what? I want to play it. And you can. As soon as we figure out the rules and stuff, we were both talking about how we both have jobs in sport, and we thought, why not combine them? All the fun of orienteering, all the danger of rock climbing, and all the excitement of golf. It's the perfect sport. Henrik looks at Ibrahim. That's totally succulent. Ibrahim shakes his head. Still no, mate. It's totally what? Ibrahim winks at you. You know, succulent. You've never heard anyone say that before? I have never heard it before. I knew it wasn't real. Of course it's real, mate. Em just isn't down with the lingo like you and me. I reckon we need to get you some more lessons. You'll pick it up when we play adventure golf together. Well, this has been weird. I'll catch you guys in a bit. And finally, you're just leaving when you hear a voice calling out from somewhere in the villa. Do we not get to talk to Lottie? Guys, I got a text. Wow, she's really loud when she wants to be. This must be about the evening drinks. I guess I better go and meet up with the other girls on the roof terrace. Okay, I need to stop getting people out of the way. I need to just do things. All the girls are sitting on the roof terrace when you walk in. You can hear the sounds of the boys from the lawn. Drinks, lads! Drinks, lads! Lottie rolls her eyes. So this is nice. I'm so glad we could spend time together, just us girls. What a lovely evening. Hope's really laying it on. It is nice. I'm glad you agree, Em. I think Hope's right. Obviously, we need to clear the air a bit. A bit? Do you have something to say to me, Lottie? Ladies, can we just take it easy for a second? I know we're all still thinking about what happened this afternoon in the challenge. When Marisol kissed Rocco, you mean? I think a few of us maybe weren't exactly playing by the girl code. But it was a challenge. They're supposed to be fun. It has obviously brought up some issues, though. Em is involved in all this. I think we should give her a chance to speak first. All the girls turn to you. What do you think we should do, Em? I think we should talk about Rocco. I agree. I'm a bit worried he's not who we think he is. Marisol clears her throat. It seems like a lot of you are disappointed by the way I acted today. But like Hope says, it was just a challenge. Hun, this isn't just about the kiss. It feels like the kiss was part of something bigger. You've been talking in secret for a while now, right? I thought we had something special. Even if it turns out that isn't true. Even Em has figured it out now. As much as I don't like it, I've got to admit that I understand it. We've all been played by Rocco, and I think we should do something about it. What kind of thing? That's what I'm wondering too. I'm not keen on hexing anyone. I reckon we cut him out. We do what? Avoid him, give him the cold shoulder, that kind of thing. I'm done with that boy. I don't want to talk to him, be with him. I'm not sure. Me neither. I'm not exactly happy with him at the moment, but I'd like to think we could still get on. I think it's natural if we're a little bit frosty with him. He's played all of us, and I think it'll be a good while before we're all good again. I've got no intention of not talking to Rocco. I know he hasn't exactly shown his best side recently, but maybe he's not the only one. I genuinely do like this guy, and I'm sorry if that's a problem for you. She stands up and walks out. There's silence for a while. So, good meeting, guys. It could have gone worse, to be fair. A cheer comes from the lawn. Sounds like the boys have fun at least. You all stand up and head back inside. The boys must have gone back inside. As you head back towards the bedroom, you spot Bobby sitting outside by himself. He looks over at you. You're looking spicier than sriracha in that, Em. Thank you, Bobby. There's a pause. There's a bit of a frosty atmosphere around here tonight. He pretends he's shivering and warms his hands by the fire. Come join me. You move to sit down opposite him and he grins at you. Come closer if you want. I'm gonna slide up a little closer. Why not? You scooch around the bench till you're sitting next to him. He moves closer until your legs are just touching. So, what are you up to? I thought you'd be at the centre of all the drama tonight, but I'd like it if you had time to hang out with me here. I'm definitely getting some flirty vibes from Bobby tonight. He just asked me to come and sit next to him. Just the two of us sitting around the fire pit. At night. I've got a good idea where things might go if I end up sitting here with him. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna sit with him. It's a beautiful night. Why wouldn't I want to spend some time with someone like you? All this drama is doing my head in. Maybe I could take things off your mind. He breathes in deeply as if he's preparing himself. I know you must have a lot of mixed feelings right now. I don't want to make things more difficult for you, but I need to say this. I can't stop thinking about what it might be like if we... He looks down and shuffles his feet like he doesn't quite know what to say. Yeah, but he's definitely putting it out there. I'm gonna kiss him. Your eyes flicker down to Bobby's lips. Why am I like this? Why am I this person? What? What is it? Do I have something on my mouth? Yeah, me. Up until now, he's been so confident. Is he nervous? You raise one eyebrow but say nothing. Bobby's eyes widen with realization. He breaks into a smile. Oh, wow. That's very cool. You're gonna carry on talking about how cool it is, or are you gonna kiss me? His cheeks redden, but he leans into you, smiling, and loops his arm gently around your waist. This was a bad idea because now I'm gonna have to be stuck on Bobby, aren't I? A thrill of electricity runs up your spine as your lips meet. This feels amazing. Eventually, you pull away, leaving Bobby swaying. He beams at you. That was nice. Like, really, really nice. It was amazing. Honestly, I just kind of want to sweep you up again. You're like this gorgeous pile of dust that looks great in everything, all ready to be swept up. Bobby blushes. What I mean is, you're irresistible. And I can't quite believe this is happening. Being out here in the firelight with you. It's been a weird kind of day today, but this makes it better. You get up, leaving Bobby sitting by the fire by himself. Ready for bed. What a night. Gotta get ready for bed anyway. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Is there anything that... We've worn this a lot. Let's wear it again. This'll do for tomorrow morning. Coming up next, the boys are in trouble. And not just because Henrik has borrowed Lottie's hairbrush. When the girls have to decide which boy is the most dateable. And the losers are in danger of going home. Just like that, day 6 is over. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What do we do? I feel like I was so set on the Rocky? I was so set on the Rocco playthrough and I just am hurt by it all. I feel like he's let us down in a way that we just can't really get past. I don't think I want to go for the Bobby route because as much as I love Bobby, and I really, really, really do, I kind of want to see where things go with Lucas and or Henrik. Maybe Lucas? I don't know. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you for day 7 coming very shortly. If you did enjoy this, make sure you give it a like, subscribe to see more, and click that button up there to find the playlist as well. I will see you very, very soon, everyone, for day 7. Bye-bye. What is this accent again? I always seem to go into this transatlantic accent. I'm so sorry. Before you can say anything, she's pulled the top deck from the cards. Before you can say anything, she's pulled the Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it and you want to help support the channel, you can actually join these lovely people here and become a member of the channel. Thank you so much to Mike, Leonardo, Sacco, Monza, and Marta. Thank you so much for being wonderful members of the channel and helping support it and keeping the Love Island videos coming. I appreciate you lots. I will see you in the next video, everyone. Bye!